Hello. Today I'm going to show you how to create animations like the one you see on screen in 3 simple steps using the tool Morph. So let's get into PowerPoint and I'll show you how I made that. So here's my original screen. The first step to using Morph is to duplicate, and that means duplicate this slide. I'm going to select Command D, or you can also right click and then choose Duplicate Slide. And it's important that we duplicate because PowerPoint will only recognize shapes that are the exact same. So you have to either copy paste from one page to the next or duplicate because PowerPoint cannot recognize it unless it's the exact same shape. So what I want to do first is have the arrow go up to this circle. I'm going to change the color of the circle to indicate that it has been selected. And that is kind of the first step that I want to happen, but I do want it to be smooth. And so I'll bring in the transition after that. The next step I want is for the arrow to move to the center screen. So again, I'm going to duplicate, move my arrow down, put the circle back to its original color, and change the color of the screen to indicate that it has been selected. Okay, so I have my 3 different steps of the animation, the original, step 1, and step 2. So step 3 is to apply the morph transition. So I'm going to select the slides that I want to morph into one another, go up to my toolbar ribbon, under to the transitions tab, click morph. And already you can see a little preview of the last 2 slides. So let's go into slideshow, play from current slide, and see if this is going to work. I'm going to spacebar through this. Perfect. So it is automatically recognizing that the arrow is the same. It's moving it from place to place. It looks really seamless. And so that is how you can create a seamless transition like that. Morph is also really good if you want to show growth or change in a dynamic way. So let's say there's a team competition. We have our progress trackers here toward a goal. I'm going to duplicate this slide and show that in week 2, Team A made a lot of progress, Team B did not make progress, and Team C is keeping up. All right, so between these 2 slides, I have the morph transition selected. And if I preview my PowerPoint, you can see that it's really a much more dynamic way than just clicking back and forth between those two slides. To see the growth is a little bit more energizing. Another great application of Morph is if you were doing a product demo. And so I've actually used a 3D model that PowerPoint has just in kind of like the online stock options, but you can import your own 3D models into PowerPoint. It will make the file size a little bit larger, but it's worth it if you're not having to email it or something like that. So again, same principle applies, duplicate, change to the end state. I'm going to duplicate again just to show you all the different options and apply morph. I want these 3 slides. To select multiple slides in a row, you select the first, click shift, and then select the last, and it will select everything in between. Transitions, morph. All right, and let's give it a preview. There we go, a beautiful product demo. This is great because I can go back and forth, so it's a little bit more dynamic. You can keep up with conversation, move around. So I hope this has helped you to create some exciting animations and transitions using the Morph tool.